Hey everyone, I'm super excited to announce Meow Assist 1.2. This update is really cool based on everyone's requests. We got a ton of DMs, a ton of comments on our YouTube videos and a bunch of other things. We tried to kind of listen to what everybody asked for and do an update on Meow Assist. And in this video, I just want to quickly go over all of the cool features that we have in this update that's coming out now. First off, to say this update is absolutely free. Anybody who has a Meow Assist is going to get this automatically. You don't need to pay anything for this update. And if you're new to Safari Audio or new to Meow Assist, this is going to be the version that you download. The version 1.2 includes some really cool features. I think the coolest one is user profiles, which means that basically Meow now, based on the conversation that you have with it, will create a user profile for you automatically. That user profile consists of a bunch of things that people asked for. So the first thing, and I think this is like the biggest request that we've gotten, is people said, hey, I want Meow to not speak in cat language. I want Meow to be more informative or less informative, or maybe more technical with its answers, or less technical with its answers. So the user profile allows you to do that. So let's say in this version here, I want to ask it, hey, can you always write in a Rasta cat style, please? And let's see how it's going to respond. Maybe I want kind of a vibe of a Rasta cat. So sure thing, Mon. I'll give it Rasta cat. And if I close this, I reopen it, and I ask it a question like, hey, what do you recommend for a low-end bass part in terms of EQ? The response is going to be in the requested style. So let's see what it's answering. I and I. So really like a kind of Rastafarian cat response, and this can go in many different ways, which I think is really fun. You could ask it to give you short answers, long answers, answer in a specific style that you want, be more creative in the answers, or be more specific, etc. And it saves your requests. So it's basically tailored to what you as the user would like to use it with. And this obviously is just one example, but you could do a million different things with it. And this leads me to the second really cool part of the update. It now can relate between conversations. So based on previous historical conversations that you had with Meow, you can reference those in next conversations. So let's say it referred you to a really cool plugin that you don't remember the name of. You can basically ask it, hey, remember when you suggested this and that EQ 2 weeks ago, what was the name of it? And it would remember. Some people commented that it's a little too technical and referring too much to LUFS, which is basically a way to measure loudness in audio. And we dealt with that, so it's a little more subtle with technical responses, and specifically with LUFS, it only gives you that response if you ask it for LUFS or a mastering question. Another thing that people were commenting about is it making mistakes with scales. We improved the note analysis in Meow, so now it is more accurate when it comes to scales and notes. We're going to have more updates on Meow Assist, so stay tuned. And if anybody has comments, leave a comment below. Would love to hear what you guys think. See you guys next time.
Stay here.